Hi everybody! Peacock has announced the movies, TV series, sports, and events coming to the streaming service in December. Before checking out the productions that will be released on Peacock in the last month of the year, do not forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Although it was just released in theaters at the beginning of October, the 6th installment in the Exorcist movie franchise is ready to stream. The Exorcist, Believer will arrive on Peacock on December 1st. From Blumhouse Productions and director David Gordon Green, The Exorcist, Believer is a reboot of the popular film series with a planned trilogy in the works. It follows Victor Fielding, a photographer trying to find answers when his daughter and her friend go missing, but then return possessed by evil forces a few days later. Fielding seeks help from Chris McNeil, who experienced the same thing 50 years earlier. The movie also stars Lydia Jewett, Olivia O'Neill, Jennifer Nettles, Norbert Leo Butz, and Dowd, and others. Andy Breckman, the mind behind the Monk TV series, is back with a reunion movie, Mr. Monk's Last Case, a Monk movie set to stream on Peacock from December 8th. 2023. Mr. Monk's Last Case, a Monk movie, will follow Adrian Monk returning to detective work to solve a case involving his stepdaughter, journalist Molly, played in the series by Ilona Tal, as she gets ready for her wedding. The Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, RHONY Legacy. The former Housewives will return to the infamous house on Saline Beach on St. Bart's from Season 5. Dr. Death, Season 2. Season 2 is based on the Miracle Man season of the Wondery podcast. It follows Paolo Macchiarini, a superstar celebrity surgeon who ascended to global fame after performing the world's first synthetic organ transplant. When investigative journalist Benita Alexander approaches him for a story, the line between personal and professional begins to blur, changing her life forever. As she learns how far Paolo will go to protect his secrets, a group of doctors halfway across the world make shocking discoveries of their own that call everything about Paolo into question. Game of Love. It follows Audrey and Matthew. They are tasked with creating a new game to help players find romance. As they try to work together, they discover something they have in common. They each have a lot to learn about love. Heart of the matter. A young cardiologist has a patient with a disability who ends up passing away. She feels responsible for his death. When she visits the mother of her patient to apologize, she becomes angry and sues to have the doctor's medical license taken away. The journey ahead. A famous Hollywood actress and a young wilderness expert drive from Los Angeles to New York. Along the way, both women learn they can't run from their past to create the future they want. Love in Zion National, a national park romance. Assistant curator, Lauren, is out to prove a set of ancient vases belong with the Pueblo Nation. While in Zion, she meets Adam, a native Puebloan park ranger, who helps her on her mission. North to Home follows Suzanne McBride and her 3 adopted daughters. This looks like a great time for a family reunion, but the sisters are each wrestling with unique challenges that threaten to derail this special occasion. Perfect harmony. When their friends ask them to be best man and maid of honor, Barrett and Jack begin to spend time together and discover that they may be more in tune than either of them would have imagined. Time for her to come home for Christmas. Carly heads to a small town to lead a church choir at Christmas time, facing her first holiday season without her mother. While there, she connects with a man back in town after serving in the Army. A Winning Team, 2023. It follows pro soccer player Emily as she finds herself no longer in the game and teams up with Ian, a laid-back small-town coach, to lead her niece's team to the playoffs. Beast is a 2022 survival action horror thriller film directed by Baltasar Kormaker from a screenplay by Ryan Engel, based on a story by Jamie Primick Sullivan. The film stars Idris Elba, Yana Halley, Leah Sava Jeffries, and Charlton Copley. Idris Elba stars in a pulse-pounding new thriller about a father and his two teenage daughters who find themselves hunted by a massive rogue lion intent on proving that the savannah has but one apex predator. Elba plays Dr. Nate Daniels, a recently widowed husband who returns to South Africa, where he first met his wife, on a long-planned trip with their daughters to a game reserve managed by Martin Battles, an old family friend and wildlife biologist. But what begins as a journey of healing jolts into a fearsome.
It's been 4 years since Michael Myers vanished without a trace. If I die too, it all ends now. You came here to kill me. So do
royal proportions.
Oh, I could get used to this.
He's just not really what I thought a count would be like.
Ah! Your Grace? What are you doing here?
I am undercover.
Peacock will also feature many classic films that will be released starting from November. Don't forget to like the video.
Oh, a holy crime. But how can I hide you without an alibi? Everything that brought me alive, going wrong like nonsense, playing with the monsters. They brought me alive, but got no alibi.